Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. I can't get over the fact that I never changed my oh shoot, hold on. I have my blue light glasses on. I started trying blue light to try to help with the strain. I have literally no idea if these things work. I have felt no noticeable difference, but everyone online raves about these things. Oh, and I have a cookie. Thank you. Hold on. Here's a cookie. Thank you so much. Thank you. But I can't have the blue light glasses on when I'm doing tracking because then it won't get my eyes, right? Or maybe, I don't know. I've literally never tested it out. But here is, ooh, let me mute myself. Hold on one second. Okay. Meow 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 meow. Ooh, lemon. It's black. No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It's working on my screen. If you refresh, it might work. Because on mine, I'm on phone on both YouTube and Twitch, and it's working. So I don't know. But welcome in Otaku and welcome in Wilden. How are you doing? And also lemon. Meow 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 meow. Lemon, the only one cats ask for by name. Dimensional hiring. Manage hiring. Nobody's asking for my people, but I have everybody. I didn't realize that was a button. I have all of the dimensional heroes, so I'm not really worried about that. Okay, so where did we leave off last time? So last time we discovered the secret of all three. So the queen did Omen's Eye, which is a way to predict the future, and yes. So we discovered the meaning of the sword, which is about Excalibur. So there was Veracia, who like did stuff with Excalibur, and then we found the scabbard and we found the real Excalibur, and then Veracia was the spider card. So the spider was directly referring to Veracia, who was like pulling the strings, both figuratively and literally. And then also the wings. So the wings were the Orion's prized falcons. But when we went there to see his falcons, there was also, what's his name? Kazim? Wow, somehow I remembered that. Wow, I impressed myself. So Kazim was there. And Kazim is a blood relative. Oh, thank you so much for the redeem. Do you know? Oh, shoot, I clicked the wrong thing. I don't even know what that is. Goals? Jewels? I clicked something in Botrix by accident. What was I doing? Oh, Vtube Studio. Because when the model goes black like that, it means that the lighting changed to get ready for live 2D. Meaning somebody redeemed the Chibi model. And welcome in, Stabby. Can earn their salvation and find their forgiveness on high. How do I? Okay, what was I saying? Okay, I just remembered. Hold on. So we found out that Kazim is a blood relative of Prince Orion, which is relevant because that's why he's doing everything. So he was in line for the throne, but now that he is not, so now that we know that he is not blood relative, he feels intimidated by that and by Peggy, Princess Peggy. So, that's why he's like acting up basically. So we found all that out. What now? Let me think. And let me actually switch where my model is. Oh, shoot. When you speak with your own. I kind of want to move it and then like make it larger, but at the same time, I don't know if that's a good idea. And you know what I should also do? I should add another background. Then make this the right size. You can see me cooking in real time. And why am I doing this, you ask? I'm glad you realized. I'm moving it down so that it covers that, but not the overlay. See, now I'm not popping up from behind that. And thank you, Stabby. Welcome in, welcome in. So yes, we found out about Kazim. So Kazim and Prince Orion, and apparently Orion did some like dark magic for some reason. I guess we'll figure that out today, right? I just don't know. I don't know if whatever they're leading up to, I don't know. The king's condition is worsening. And coming at once. Oh, and we switched Excalibur. So now the real Excalibur is with us. And the fake Excalibur is over there in the Hall of Ancients with Princess Peggy and Cassidy. I'm just so mad at Prince Orion. They really, like, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if they can do anything to make me like Prince Orion at this point. It's a possibility. They might pull out something crazy. But I doubt it. Your Majesty. Did this not load in? Why is it completely black? Did it just not load in? I have returned. Welcome in, Native Knight. How you doing? This character, are her eyes not loaded in? Because she looks sick. I love that. I love the look, but it looks like her sclera is black, which is crazy. I don't know if there are alternate people here.
His Majesty's breathing has grown weaker again.
I feel like I have to zoom in. No, her iris is just huge. So it covers a majority of her face, but I think her her sclera is the right color. Let me get a drink really quick. Oh shoot, I dropped my glasses. My glasses, my blue dot glasses. You know what AFK Journey needs to do? They need to drop more merch. And I saw that Sia got a skin and it's free. Out of all the characters to give me a free skin for, you chose the one I don't like? Please! But I looked at the comments, everybody was very excited for the Sia skin, so I get why they did it, I just don't like it. I really enjoy the Solstice Clash. I'm almost a little addicted. You get to use a lot of heroes upgraded to high ranks. Nice! And my day was fantastic. Happy to play AFK Journey today.
Even the royal physicians are at a loss.
I don't know why you're confused, though.
Understood. You may go. By your leave, Your Majesty.
I feel so bad that Ariel is going to be like a side character and never going to appear again because her voice is cool. I like her eyes. They're so like big. Send positive vibes. Did something happen? And absolutely. All the good vibes. I hope everything goes well. I just can't get over the fact that it looks like a black blob. Like, where did the textures not load in? Is that what happened? Should I refresh and see if it loads back in properly? Merlin.
The plan for Orion is in motion. While we wait for him to act, I must ask something of you.
Okay.
As I've said before, I invited you here in Peggy's name. But my true reason was Maximilian. His life is fading at a pace I cannot stop. I've held him together with my magic for so long. But divination and prophecy are my fields. When it comes to life itself, my knowledge is shallow.
And what do you expect me to do about it? Like, genuine. Like, I don't know what you want me to do.
It cannot compare to the healing power you wield.
I didn't even... Okay. Sure.
So now I beg you, look at him to see whether even the faintest hope remains.
You know what? That's what I like about the queen. She is not forceful. She's very... Like, she's really calm, especially compared to Prince Orion, who is evidently way too impulsive. And she she doesn't give up. You know what I mean? Like, she's kind, but also, what's the word? Like, bold. Like, what's the word? Persistent. Persistent. I like that about her. I think that's a very good quality. It's quite fun. Even watching the betting battles is interesting, but the heroes are different stats than normal for balance. Ooh, interesting. I just know Sylvan caught strays in that event. Though your memories are gone, throughout your journey, you've watched many people say goodbye. You know that even the brightest flame gutters out. That stars fall, that some tides do not turn, even for a mage. I'll try, but I can't promise anything. We can't hold on to everyone. I'm gonna say I'll try.
Reason tells me to accept fate. Yet my heart refuses to let go.
I can't be mad at her for trying. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not angry.
Hey, that's heavy stuff. Since Merlin's here, let's take a look first. Who knows? Maybe there's still a way.
Okay, little fox. I think maybe... I don't know if we should plant hope in this situation. Because sometimes you really do have to say goodbye. Like, it cannot all be all happy all the time, right? If there is hope, I'm very happy. But let's first look first. The fox has a point. Let me see what I can do.
I appreciate it.
Maximilian, Gwendolyn. Whoa.
Gwendolyn.
Honestly, this is huge. If they can just talk one last time, that's huge. I wish Princess Peggy was here, not Prince Orion, because, you know, like, but maybe Prince Orion, because, you know, he was raised as Maximilian's son, right? I mean, he is his son. Wait, no, he isn't. Now that I'm thinking about it, no, he isn't. But he was raised as his son, so I think he would feel something towards him, maybe? I don't know. The queen has a heart. Yeah, 100%. This is a lot we get to learn just about the queen now, right? I actually really like the queen. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like her before, especially with all the entrance exam stuff. I thought she was more like nonchalant, you know, like whatever, because she was, you know, like she was employing Sia, right? So I don't like Sia. We all know that. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like her.
I'm here.
But I do now.
You're spending your magic on me again, aren't you? Look at the weariness beneath your eyes.
Did you just like wake up to lecture her? Can you please say something like beautiful and heart-touching?
The Regency is already wearing you to the bone. Yet you still worry over a dying man like me.
It's not a burden, Maximilian. As long as you're here, it's worth everything. But this time, it isn't me. It's Merlin. Merlin has returned.
I have returned. Everyone dies. Look to the skies to see the end of all creation again. See with your eyes my army of flies. When no one's alive, bring me 115.
It really is you, a hero.
How did you recognize me immediately? I'm wearing a disguise right now.
I owe you my thanks.
What did you... I guess, greetings, Your Majesty. You should rest now. I'm not going to say that. Greetings.
Gwendolyn, don't keep exhausting yourself.
114? 115, but close. I knew you were... Yeah, I told you. The Black Ops music was so good, man. Like, the Black Ops... Even in the games that I hadn't even played yet. Like, what's the one? It's like... You lead and I'll follow. My tree of life is hollow. My tears have turned into rain. Am I dead? Is it all over? Where is the pain now? I love that song. And I don't think I've played that one. What is that? Call of Duty 3? I don't even know. Because I played Black Ops 1 and 2, but not the other ones. And I technically own 6. We'll get around to it. We'll get around to it. Black Ops. Music. What is it? Hollow? I don't even know. You read and I'll follow. My tree of life is hollow. My tears have fallen. But yeah, I love all of the music. Sometimes I would play the levels just to hear the music.
Take better care.
And hello,
of
Roar.
yourself.
And you're gonna hear me roar. Why have I heard this name again? For a fictional king? Princess Sally's father? What else? What does the name Maximilian mean? So what I thought of immediately, Maximilian, there's 2 Maximilians, I know. So I'm pretty sure, what's the show called? Tiny Toons. We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony, and in this cartoony, we're invading your TV. We're comic dispensers. What? No, that's a different song. What? I'm pretty sure Tiny Toons has a character named Maximilian. Max? I could be wrong. It could be a different one. It could be something else. He's Tiny Toon. It was always Montana Max? Oh my gosh! This is like a, what is this called? What is this called? Mandela effect. It's Mandela effect. I could have swore his name was Maximilian, but now it's Montana Max. What? Apparently it was always Montana. But okay, that's who I thought of at first, but apparently not. But then also I'm pretty sure the horse from Tangled is also Maximilian. Tangled Maximilian. It's Maximus. What the? I'm baffled. I'm baffling myself right now. What is happening? I just realized that my camera is inverted. See, I'm looking, what is this? What is this? I'm looking right, but my model's looking left. That's very interesting. We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony, and in this cartoony, we're invading your TV. I meant to say hi. How is everyone doing? My bad. I think it works both ways. Oh my gosh, my screen. It's crucial you know this. Hello, Lucian. Hi. So evidently the 2 Maximilians I thought of were not even Maximilian. They were Maximus and then Montana Max. What does the name Maximus mean? I mean, Maximilian. Let me look up the name meaning. Maximilian. Excellent, greatest, or most? Maximus, greatest. But search Princess Sally's father. I'm sure it's the same Princess Sally. Sally reminds me of Princess Acorn. I mean, what? Sally Acorn. Is it? Are you referring to Sonic? Because now that I look it up, I'm pretty sure that's Sonic. And then let me check her father. Oh. I looked up the name and it was like Al Nilsson. And I was like, that is a crazy name. But that's his real life. But that's her real life creator. We're toony, we're all a little loony. And in this cartoony, we're invading your TV. We're comic dispensers. We crack up all the sensors. In Tiny Toon Adventures, come and join the fun. And now our song is done. It's King Nigel. How do you know that? I'm low-key mad at not even low-key, high-key mad. Oh, you redeemed Model 3. I got you. Hold on. And Tiny Toon Adventures, come and join the fun. And now our song is done. Woo. Don't worry, I'm redeeming it. I'm like doing it right now. According to the page I saw, you like the model? We're switching it out. But thank you, Bun. I am glad you enjoy it. We're switching it back because it was redeemed to go to the 3D model. We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony. And in this cartoony, we're invading your TV. We're comic dispensers, we crack up all the sensors. I feel like I might have to exit this and then restart it, which is fine. And now our song is done. Woo! Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right... Hold on, let me stop singing. So it can calibrate. Okay, and then I gotta go over here. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky? I liked it to be stated, I entered and saw our Chibi model and willingly chose to reset your model before leaving. LOL, Lucian. I'll remember this. Just kidding. I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes... Princess... So, Sally Acorn's... Yeah, I looked up Princess Sally's father, and that was King Nigel Acorn. I can pull up the article so you can see it. This is from the wiki. Right here it says Nigel Acorn. You never know my father was a king. Loving father-daughter relationship with her father, Nigel Acorn. Oops. What have I done? Oh, what have I done? My dreams come undone. And thank you so much for coming in, Lucian, and have a good one. Both models are good. Each one has their own uniqueness. I agree, Bun. That's why I like to have them both. And if I get any other model in the future, it will also be a redeem.
I just need to rest a little longer.
I just don't know why he's so obsessed with resting when he was resting the entire time. And like, I know he's tired and stuff, but like, when my magic wears out, he's not gonna have another chance to talk. You know what I mean? Like, he should take this as like a last moment to say what he really wants to say to his family.
Thank you for letting me speak to him clearly again, even if only for a moment. Seeing you stand in this room, it feels like no time has passed. But I know it must all feel strange to you now.
I just wish... I'm sure that it was before the reboot of the comic. I have no idea, Wilden. If I'm being honest, I only really know... I haven't read, like, any of the Sonic comics. I read, like, some of the really, really, really early ones, but not the, like, Sat AM time. So I've seen, like, the show, but I haven't read the comic, so I don't really know. Maybe one with a chef hat with the background, the bakery background, maybe one day. I have a Santa hat, but they take a while to make because I make mostly everything myself. Not everything, but like a lot of the stuff that you see on my stream, I made it. just because I'm broke. So I can't just like be commissioning stuff all the time. So I make a majority of it. I don't remember ever being here. It is a little confusing. Well, I'm managing. Where are you going, Lemon? You cannot leave. Just kidding. Can you check the pre-reboot if her father was named different? I'm sure it's the show or the old comics that it was Maximilian. Alright, I'll look it up really quickly. Princess. But this time, instead of looking up father, I'll just look up Maximilian. Princess. Oops, I spelled that entirely wrong, but okay. Yeah, it seems like there is another link. Oh. I'm not sure where this guy appears in the timeline. I'm not sure if it's the reboot or the...
Forgive me. I just needed someone to listen.
Don't worry,
Much has changed in the 20 years you were asleep.
20 years I was asleep? I wasn't asleep. I was here.
Before that, I was still a wandering mage, moving from
Oh,
court to
actually, I
court,
was at some point,
reading
right?
fates for coin and shelter. And Maximilian was still the king who personally commanded in the Second Divine War. We are no longer the people you once knew. The Second Divine War. Do you recall any of it?
No. No, it's all gone. That was long ago. I heard I played a great role.
I remember clearly. If you hadn't paid the price to seal the Hypofiends, the Lightbearer Empire might no longer exist today. I too did what little I could. But after you vanished, I grew tired of conflict. I buried myself in a tower and studied the stars.
I mean, I would too if I could.
Until Maximilian found me.
I didn't know Pegasus was here. What do you mean, Pegasus?
He came again and again. Not because I was Gawain of the Arcane Council. He didn't know that. He was simply looking for Gwendolyn.
That's sweet. Gwendolyn, listen quietly. I'm gonna listen quietly.
He had just lost his wife. The realm was struggling to rebuild.
Personally, one of my pet peeves is when people touch someone else or when you're like interrupting what they're speaking. Like if I'm speaking to you, I don't want you to immediately like go, Rebecca. That doesn't do anything for me. Like just listen. That's my personal like that's what I want personally. The king's name is almost exactly as Pegasus's first name. Oh yeah, that too. I didn't even realize.
In those years, we became each other's only support. Later, he asked me to marry him. A few years after that, we had Peggy. All of this while you slept.
20 years. Okay, hold on.
I've told you all this because it has been so long since I had someone I could truly speak to.
I literally tried to guesstimate how old Princess Peggy was, but it's not accurate because the only time that we had was that I was asleep for 20 years and that they got married and had Peggy within the 20 years. So that means Peggy is under 20. But like, wait. Okay.
Friends who can share old stories are precious indeed.
But that doesn't really narrow down anything because I still can't tell if she's like 19 because that's under 20 or if she's like 15, which is also under 20, or even like 13, which is under 20.
Yes. Even if Merlin remembers none of it, she is still my oldest friend. Merlin,
my dearest friend,
thank you
if
for
you
coming to
don't
Savannah.
mind, I'd like to join you by your
I
side.
truly appreciate all that you've done, whether as the queen or as Gawain.
I wish she had said Gwendolyn or Gawain, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter because Queen and Gawain are both titles, so it does make sense when it comes to like grammatical. You know, like it's parallelism. Infinity Stone like Genesis Wave reboot. It was sad times, lots of purging and nothing returned. It was so depressing. I am so sorry.
Now, I wish to stay with Maximilian for a while. You've done enough for us. Go and rest, Merlin. The storm is not yet past. We will need you.
Come on. Let's give them some space.
We'll see you later. I think I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. You can relax, my friend. What? I can tell. Gwyneth, what are you doing here? I can tell you're getting nervous. Your Highness?
I came to leave a letter for Peggy. I can't wait for her to return. I have to leave Savannah soon.
A letter? Wait, you're
Yes.
leaving?
I've accepted the prince's appointment to Ashvale County. I depart soon.
At a time like this? This is very sudden.
Staying here serves no purpose.
Well, that's not true.
Father still refuses to let me assist in the investigation.
I mean, but you were doing it anyway. You were doing it anyway, so I don't know why you're pretending like you had no option.
Perhaps he's right. Perhaps I'm just a dragon slayer knight in name only.
I wish you didn't say that. Like, I mean, I get why she says that, because, you know, that's literally what her own father told her. But at the same time, like, I don't like it when people undermine their achievements. Like, you really did do that. It's not a fake title. You really did it. LOL, soft. You remember her quick thinking and courage in the kitchen of Silken Snare. You also remember her fearless, precise shot at the hunting grounds. You're not just a title. Your father's protecting you, just in the wrong way. It seems like I won't be able to change your mind. I'm not going to say that. Like, I'm going to say this. Both of these are what is on my mind, but I don't feel like undermining. I feel like this is kind of undermining her father. And in some ways, I try to be, I'm doing amazing, Kirby. How you doing today? I feel like this is a little bit, like, that just pins her against her father a little bit, and I don't really want to do that. Guess what I'm baking? Are you making cookies? Are you baking pancakes? Making bacon pancakes? And wonderful. I love cookies. Are you making cookies, maybe? I'm going to say, well, you're not just a title. It's kind of a weird, like, sentence, though. Maybe I'll say that. Maybe I don't like undermining her dad, though. I do think that. I think that. I just don't know if it's beneficial to tell her that to her face, you know? You're making cheesecake? Ooh, share some with me.
It doesn't matter. Words alone don't earn trust.
True.
Magister Merlin, you've seen far more of the world than I have. Please, tell me the truth. Am I simply not good enough?
I literally just told you that it's not a name. Like, it's not just a title. No, you're excellent. You're still growing, that's all. Now I'm going to say, no, you're excellent. You look at the bow across her back and a bold idea begins to take shape. You remember how she earned the title of Dragon Slayer Knight by slaying an Earth Drake, and the yearning in her eyes for true dragons. Gwyneth, why do you have beef with... What do you have beef with Gwyneth for? I like Gwyneth. I just think that her and Hendrik are too explosive. Similar to Prince Orion. Prince Orion is too... He had everything. He had it all in his hand. And then because of a rash decision, he lost it. I'd love to, but it's gonna take a while. Aw, man. Get overnight delivery. I forget what I picked, but I agree. She is not just a title. Right. You know she longs to challenge a real dragon someday. You also think of a celestial who can turn dreams into reality. You recall her from her adventures in South Lauren, and how she regretted never seeing a true dragon with her own eyes. You recall telling her of your adventures in South Lauren, okay? Perhaps you require a trial of your own making. How about a battle to build confidence?
What do you mean?
We can borrow Aurora's power. You explain Aurora's ability. I don't know why I'm putting, like, I would never offer someone else his service unless I can really like deliver. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna promise somebody, I don't know, grandma's home cooking because I didn't ask grandma's permission to give someone else her food, you know? So unless it's like a service that you can purchase, for example, grandma can come to your house for $50 and then make you something, then okay, because I can promise to give that. You know what I mean? Because it's a service. The prince is haunted. Loads of suplex. LOL. So far, I really like the queen. Gwendolyn. I just wish that we didn't have 2 Gwens in the same season. I know that's a nitpick, but for me, it's like, why did you do that? But, I like Queen Gwendolyn. I have no issue with her, really. I don't really like Maximilian. I know he's dying and everything, but I just wish he used his final words better. You know, not just, you look exhausted, don't be exhausted. He should have said, I miss you, I love you, where's Princess Peggy? You know, like, where's our daughter, where's our son? What's the last thing you baked? The last thing I baked? I can't even remember, if I'm being honest. I think probably bread. Probably. Maybe, like, French fries. I do like oven-baked French fries. I think it's one of those 2. Either bread or fries. But I forgot. You explain Aurora. I take issue with the whole Camelot naming convention, but it's whatever. LOL, why do you have issue with that? Air fryer is so much better. I love my air fryer, but I don't always use it. Especially how I tried to make fries in there before, but it didn't really cook all the way through. Because I was making it straight from potato form. So it wasn't like a frozen thing. I just literally got a potato and then like shaped it and then put like some seasoning and some oil on there. And it didn't cook all the way through in the air fryer, but it does cook all the way through in the oven. So I do like the little fox. Or King Roland. I think we all know at this point. I do like him. I think he's funny. I don't think he's perfect. I think he has some flaws, but you know what? We all do, right? So I like him. I like the queen. I have no complaints with them. I like Princess Peggy and Cassidy. No complaints. I don't like Orion. I'm sorry. I don't downright hate him, but he is pretty like, bleh. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't put a good... I still think he's redeemable. I just don't know how they're gonna do it. And who else was introduced? That Graveborn guy. I like his look. I don't necessarily... Well, I do like his vibe. I think his vibe is good. I just... Because he did help us. And he gave us more... He gave us more than we gave him, you know? So I feel like we gave him like 2 cents of information and he gave us like 10 cents of information. You know what I mean? It was not a fair trade, but he gave it to us. So I do appreciate that. Who else did we see new this season? And also he has impeccable taste, because what do you mean you have like flamingos, like white and gold flamingos in your playset? That's cute. Veracia? I don't like Veracia. Like, I like her look and I like her aesthetic. I just find it extremely gross that she put wine in somebody else's food. Wine that she was drinking. Like, not fresh wine. This is wine she was drinking. That was disgusting. I don't really like Hendrik. I kind of like him, but not really. And Gwyneth, I do like Gwyneth, but I think she's being a little bit impulsive right now. But I don't really like Hendrik. I think he yaps too much, even though he has good intention, but I don't think his execution is good. You saw the new Celestial? Did you get any spoilers from the info? I did not see the Celestial. So, no. I didn't get any spoilers because I didn't see it. Who's the new Celestial? And I'm glad to hear that, Soft. You explained Aurora's ability, telling her that with your memories, she can make a dream where dragons roam. A realm without her father's shadow. She can face everything by her own will.
I can challenge a real dragon.
Not real, but kind of.
Is that really possible?
Well, we can project my memories, but it's not exactly. But I don't think Gwyneth can can beat Soul, because Soul, we couldn't even beat Soul, and we had Zany didn't even make a dent. The chosen one, Indris, couldn't make a dent. I couldn't make a dent. What makes Gwyneth think, I mean, maybe she can, maybe, I don't know. I guess that's what we're gonna experience. Wish they had original naming scheme. I can't really fault the game. The whole Camelot deal gets used. Do you really feel like it gets used that often? I guess so, because as I was saying that, I immediately thought of Mabby and how Altem is there. But to be fair, I don't think there's any of the other knights. Like, there's no Lancelot. There's no, like, I don't know anybody else. Like, Morgan. There's no Morgan. Is there? No, oh shoot, I got confused for a second. I was like, Morgan, we have a Morgan. No, we don't. That's AFK Journey. I don't really feel like I've seen a lot other than, like, The Lady's Butler, which is a comic I love. Well, it's a manhwa. And it has the, like, the, what's the naming scheme of, like that's the only Lancelot I know. Then things directly relating to that, like Knights of the Round Table, Merlin, like those shows, Sword in the Stone, that uses Merlin, Quest for Camelot, but obviously they use those Camelot naming schemes because it's literally about that story. But when I think about it, Altem and like AFK Journey are the only ones that I know. There's Merlin. Yeah, so here, oops.
If I'm granted such an honor, I have to try.
Oh yeah, Merlin, I forgot. We have Merlin too. Merlin, Altem, and Mabby. But at the same time, I don't really feel like it's that overused. At least for me and what I've seen in media. Other than like the ones that are directly referring to it. I can't even think of a Merlin other than AFK Journey and Mabby. Maybe my brain is fried. Let me look. Let me look it up. Famous Merlins. Merlins in media, I should say. Merlin. And in Disney. Because, well, that's Sword in the Stone. That's directly related to the actual Camelot story. So I don't really count that. Famous Merlin. Ooh, 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 ooh. There's also Merlins in real life, so it might not even be referring to Merlin the Camelot, unless there's at least more than one person. Through the show, but Merlin, you can't count the show that is about Camelot, unless it's literally not about Camelot and it's just Merlin taking other names. You know what I mean? So I get what you mean about AFK Journey following the naming scheme, because it's not really about Merlin. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about Merlin, it's not about the Sword in the Stone, it's not about that historical story at all. But yet, they have the same names as that. So I get what you mean in that. But, like, unless it's about Camelot, I don't really see the names repeated that often. Mabby, yes, because Merlin and Altem. So I count that, yeah. AFK Journey, because we have also Merlin, Benevere, like, Galahad. You know, like, we have a lot of them. The Lady's Butler, a manhwa I read. And then I can't think of anybody else. What's Camelot? Camelot is the story where King Arthur... The Knights at the Round Table happens in Camelot. That's like the hound they're from, the kingdom. So like Quest for Camelot was a show about, like, literally about Camelot, you know? So the whole Excalibur thing, that comes from Sword in the Stone, Merlin, that original myth about the Knights at the Round Table. I remember an animated short on Gwyneth and the AFK Arena who got Dragon Wings hit first. Are there more dragons in AFK Arena? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's fair to assume, maybe. Good. In that case, let's leave Peggy a letter for later.
Phew. Youth really does burn bright.
Too bright.
Still, this works out nicely. Aurora sleeps all day anyway. It's about time she did some real work.
I wouldn't say all that. Like, you cannot be entitled to someone else's labor, you know?
Let's go rouse that sleepy celestial.
I mean, let's be nice. We'll bring you to her. My deepest thanks. My dearest friend, if you don't mind, I'd like to join you by your side. Aurora! Aurora, wake up. That name is so hard for me, Aurora. So sleepy.
I had only just closed my eyes. My sincerest apologies, Lady Aurora. Please forgive our intrusion at such an hour. Huh? I've never seen you before. My name is Gwyneth. And
We need your help. We'd like to create a special dream. Gwyneth wants to undergo a trial. You explain your idea in simple terms, using your memories to create an image of a dragon within Gwyneth's dream, making a trial for her. Of course, since it's a memory alone, no living thing will be harmed in the process.
a dragon, huh? Even I've only heard tales of such creatures. I can slip into Merlin's dream first and obtain the image and memories of a dragon. Then weave that into Gwyneth's dream.
You know, that's cool. I'm glad we have a Dreamwalker in AFK Journey. I don't feel like we get a lot of those in media either. Nethermancy and like dream stuff is so underused. I don't know, in my opinion.
Both of you will need to fall asleep.
But dreams get used more than Nethermancy. So we need more Nethermancy representation ASAP.
Merlin, don't set up dream defenses this time, or I won't be able to reach you.
Alright, I'll do my best.
Once I see the dragon, I'll leave. You'll wake quickly, Merlin. As for you, Gwyneth, you'll sink into deep slumber and face the dragon directly.
Which interpretations do you like more of personality disorder in stories? The characters just being that or uncertain, they have that, or they have two souls in one body? I don't mind as long as it's written respectfully. So if you're gonna mention a specific illness, then you should have at least looked it up, because I'm tired of people guessing. And then and I don't mind as long as the story is good. So I don't like it when they're completely crazy with no reason. But for example, like a good one is Alice Madness Returns, or like American McGee's Alice, because she does definitely go through a lot, and the whole idea is that Wonderland is in her mind, and she's like navigating traumatic events while also being in Wonderland. Like, it's a whole thing. You gotta play it. It's good. And I really like that. I feel like the interpretation of that is very well. Troll Hunters, never seen it, and Tales of Arcadia trilogy. Tales of Arcadia, I feel like I've seen that maybe. I at least heard of it. Tales of Arcadia. Oh, I have. I know who this guy is. Oh, they're from the same people. Oh, I have seen this. I have seen this. I literally saw this. I can't believe I forgot that. Do they use the Merlin stuff? Like, they use Camelot themes? I don't think I even remember that, to be honest. Like, I literally watched it. I just don't know. You can know what? It directly refers to Camelot by the end. Okay. I believe you. I just don't remember. Big dream stuff used in Crimson Dreams. Promise me you'll eventually get to that quest. We'll get there. Eventually. We just need fishing levels to unlock the Season 5 quests. I'll try. How's your day? Welcome in, Bread. Happy to see you. My day has been good.
Remember, dreams are projections of souls. The dragon comes from Merlin's memory. But how strong it becomes in your dream depends on your fear or your fighting spirit.
Cool beans,
the more
cool
afraid
beans,
you
cool
are,
beans,
the
cool
stronger it
beans.
grows. And if your spirit breaks in the dream, your real self will suffer too. I don't want that to happen.
I understand. Thank you for the warning, my lady.
If too much time passes and you don't wake, I'll try to call you back. If I'm awake enough to do so.
Why aren't nightmares a compilation of all this? What do you mean? What do you mean exactly? Also, stop talking. Me? I always talk.
Oh dear. Maybe try staying conscious just this once?
But this is how I always am.
I think this is important, Aurora. Like, I would not put that on you normally. But because of the severity of this situation, I would want her to be awake. Because she agreed to it, right? Interrupting their bickering, you turn to Gwyneth and speak. Are you ready for this?
Then lie down and close your eyes.
Gwyneth falls into deep sleep. And with Aurora's craft, the dragon rises, woven from memory with Gwyneth's desire and fear. What's interesting about this is that, what was I saying? I don't know. I looked at chat and I forgot. What's interesting about it is, and I wish that Aurora didn't say it, I wish she didn't mention that it changes based on her desire and fear. Because even if that's true, now Gwyneth is going to be like, I wanted to see the dragon, therefore it got weaker, you know? So I feel like she will not take it seriously. The trial of the Dragon Slayer Knight begins. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. It's so dark. Maybe I need to have more faith in her. Oh, hi, sweetie. Dragon plush. Don't be afraid.
Aloe? Is that you? Why are you here?
It's me! I'm here with you. But this place is scary.
Oh.
There are dark shapes over there, and they keep saying awful things.
Your voice sounds familiar. I don't like the way they make her talk all softly. I kind of like it because I do like the variation in voice, but I get what you mean. And I'm sure there's going to be a character whose voice irritates me as well. I don't know who it is. It reminds me of Love in Deep Space because there's a character named Caleb and I hate his voice. I'm so sorry, but I cannot handle it. He sounds way too nasally. It's like he's talking like, hi, Pipsqueak. That's how he talks to me. And I'm just like, no, man, I can't. And also, don't call me Pipsqueak. What are you doing?
Don't worry. I'll protect you with my bow.
Gwyneth reaches for her back and finds nothing.
My bow is gone.
Don't worry, Gwyneth. You have to believe in yourself.
Okay, you gotta believe. You sure about that? You gotta receive. But most important, you gotta believe.
Go forward, past them. Find your bow and your true self.
We got a little aloe plush. Cutie. She really thinks she's a knight? Beware of those ominous shadows, Gwyneth. I will. Aloe, and I'll keep you safe. Ooh, it's giving, like, temptation. She'll just hold us back. It's just a shadow? You're gonna do anything? You only disappoint those who care about you. These shadows don't do anything, and I can't even fight them. You're only here because of Hendrik's connections. I ran into a wall. Oh, shoot. Aloe looks like a mechanical puppet with the way the jaw moves. He is! He's a doll. So he comes from this. Well, I mean, he's like right here. He's literally a doll. Like, he's not... Oh, there's more than one color? Oh, because I did. So this is Aloe, the purple one, but I got the green one earlier. Because it's a doll, because Rowan was doing a little gacha with them. Shadows are spitting facts. Not really. She was already like a... She was already a knight. Like, not a knight. What am I saying? She already fought the dragon. You can't protect anyone. You only bring sorrow to those who love you. Always lagging behind. Give up. Make way, please. Make way. Make way. Move aside.
Away! Your voices. You've poisoned me long enough.
Not so much now.
It ends now.
It's interesting because I feel like, Dime, you don't like the people I like. Because at least, or maybe it's the other way around. I feel like I feel like I like more people than you. Because I like Sylvan and I like Gwyneth, but you don't.
I'm no longer the child hiding beneath her father's cloak.
And you know what? This is the best time to have a monologue in your dream. So pop
Nor
off.
the captain who's only fit to hold flowers at ceremonies. I am the one who stood on the training grounds day after day and drew my bowstring 1,000 times. Come on, Gwyneth. You can do this.
Oh, wow. There's no turning back now. I must complete this trial no matter what. Okay, and then we do the magic, right? I do like the vibe. We're back in South Foreign, so that's always a good sign, right? Oh, shoot! Lava just keeps seeping out of the ground. How scary. We just have to watch our step in this area. Oh, shoot. Aw, man. Oh, shoot. Man, this is literally how it was running away from Aurelian Soul that time, right? We'll have to keep firing at the mechanisms to move forward. Aloe, why don't you try to fly first? I'll catch up soon. I don't like when people run heavily on emotions. Fair. I don't like mean people. Not me launching in right during that explosion. Oops. I missed. How do you miss when it auto-targets? Ha! You missed that time! How do you feel that you missed? I got scared. Oh man! I didn't even see you. Oh man! It's just a little lava. Shake it off, literally. I don't know why we sent Gwyneth here on her own. We have to dodge the flames as we move. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. We'll wait for that to pop off. Oh my gosh. Oh, stop it! Stop it! Stop bullying me! Just kidding, it's okay. This has to stop eventually, right? Are you joking? Is that not gonna stop burning? So I just gotta move? Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh no! Oh no! Did I go the wrong way? I'm crying. I'm crying. Did I go the wrong way? Fortunately, this is only a dream, so she has another chance. That's not what Aurora said. I'm just saying, that's not what Aurora said. Okay, so I gotta make sure to not get caught up in that lava, because that was actually bad. And it does not end. You just gotta move past it. You gotta move past it. Too far? Does that end? Okay. Okay, I'm like locking in. I'm trying to lock in. I'll never give up. It's not. You can win, Gwyneth. Now that the fire is behind us, it's finally time to confront the dragon. The lava below looks like cheese. Cheese! Dragon, I'm coming. Gwyneth, I'm sure you can slay the dragon. Half of her arc is pretty much driven by her emotion. It's funny because she was using logic when she was investigating the whole disappearance deal. I don't know. Dragon, I found you. We can win, Gwyneth. I'll help too. Unless you can, like, be stronger than Merlin, Indris, and Vayne combined, I don't know. Defeat the dragon. Fight with all your might and slay the dragon. I actually really like this. I like these little fights. I don't know, it's interesting to me. Because the other fights are way too easy. Oh shoot, that's unfortunate. Ooh, nice. Oh shoot. Okay, they're turning up. They turned up at the end. Lots of action, be ready for it. This shadow guy.
Shadow, it looks like you.
Sure, it's a room full of what? Sure is a lot of room in this volcano. There is.
No. It is me.
Okay.
So in the end, the one I had to defeat was never some dragon, but the girl who always stood in her father's shadow.
Gwyneth?
It's all right.
Aloe's like, what are you
I used to
talking
say
about?
I didn't care about their doubts and quiet scorn, but I did care. I buried them deep until they grew into this. I let this self-doubt loom over me, mocking every effort I made.
And that's why, as a parent, your job should be to encourage your kids, because I guarantee that none of this would have been as big of a deal as it was if Hendrik took her side. He just reinforced all of those wrong words.
But now, I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not perfect. I may still fail. But that doesn't matter. I don't need to prove to anyone that I deserve to stand here.
It's interesting that she came to this realization in less than one night, basically, because all of this is occurring within one dream, right? So I don't know, because it's interesting. I'll just tell my kid to go and get nixed, LOL. No, but that whole argument would not have happened if Hendrik had supported her from the beginning. Not in the whole Orion thing, but all the way back in the beginning. Remember? So before the Prince Orion thing, I agree with him there. What he said there was correct. But if he didn't stand in her way the entire time during the investigation part, and then basically confirm that she was only there because of him, which is not true, but that's what he made it sound like. So, If he had stood by her side a little bit more then, she would have been more confident. Because what is she doing going out to the front line? She literally said that she was going to the front line because she was barred from doing the investigation. But imagine if Hendrik was like, yeah, do the investigation. So I agree with him towards the end, but at that point, he already had pushed Gwyneth away. You know what I mean? So do I think either of them handled the situation well? No! But it started with him trusting her more and being there for her more. Giving her actual responsibilities as the commander of the Royal Guard, because she had a title, so he shouldn't have gotten in the way of that. But now it's time for her to think she's failing. Yeah. I agree, Dime, in that. Because she's letting her dad make her feel bad about herself. And yes, what your parent says does influence you. It does. If your parent says... Because your parent is the one who should be by your side, right? And when they're not, it feels bad, right? But she shouldn't just believe whatever he says, right? And just go with whatever, right? I feel for Gwyneth. Yeah, me too.
I am Gwyneth, and the bow in my hands is my only answer.
Like, I don't need to prove to anyone that I deserve to stand here. That includes Hendrik. And I used to say I didn't care about their doubts and quiet scorn. That started with Hendrik. You know what I mean? So all of those negative feelings, they just built up and she kept it down. Do I think she should have let it build up? No, but it did. So there was numerous times where I feel like both of them should have had an honest heart-to-heart chat before it exploded. Because when it exploded all the way back with the whole Prince Orion thing, it was already too late at that point. Overcome the shadow. Defeat the shadow, win your heart. Imagine if you could solve your problems by running around in a circle like this. Like, defeating your own inner thoughts in your dreams. Oh, this is it stops you. Ooh, that's so unfortunate. But somehow I got away. I'm gonna try to move around because this is faster, right? So I don't really want to cross that dark circle. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Well, now we have no choice, right? Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is rough. Okay, this is fine. Run over here. Get that healing. No, stay here. I'm just moving around because why not? I wish they timed that animation a little bit differently so that when they shot the bow, then the thing happened. Because now it's like they shoot the bow, then the thing happens. But I feel like it should be at the same time, right? Oh, shoot. But it's okay. It can be tough going out of comfort zone to do more than blind trust, right? She's gone. Allo, we can go back now. Deep in the dream, the burden that Gwyneth carried for years has finally disappeared. Words are powerful. They can build up and inspire or really destroy people. Exactly. And that's why when you're going through something, you shouldn't just be like, oh, it doesn't matter. That's called suppression. Don't do that. Now, I'm not saying that you have to pour out to literally everybody you speak to, but it can just be honest with your emotions. Stop trying to push it down. It's like a water bottle in the ocean or a balloon in the water. You can't just push the balloon in the water. You gotta let out the air first. Deep in the dream, the burden that Gwyneth carried for years has finally disappeared. Elsewhere, your own mind rises slowly to the surface. So sleepy.
That was quicker than expected.
Where's Gwyneth? Thanks for your help. That was a good nap.
Gwyneth will remain in the dream a while longer.
This is the worst time. Oh, what? This is the worst time to to being all oppressed. There's a very real chance that she can be killed over nothing by being impatient. Exactly. Exactly. And I agree with Hendrik that she shouldn't go to the front line because we need her here. We need her here in Savannah, not wherever they said to be sent. And Hendrik needs to trust Gwyneth a little bit, just a little bit, so that she can do the investigation without having to like hide in the sidelines. But we need her here in Savannah.
I'll stay and keep watch. She's stubborn and might try something reckless.
Oh dear. Leaving Gwyneth alone with this sleepyhead here? Are we quite certain that's wise?
This is Gwyneth's fight. We've done all we can. Every lead has been followed. The final phase has been set in motion. There's nothing left to do in the palace. Now you wait. Let's get out of here.
Fair. It's been a long day.
And wasn't Gwyneth there? Like, I don't remember. She was there for the whole Kazim thing, right? Was she? Yes, she was. Because I remember thinking, like, girl, you are stupid. Because, like, what do you mean you revealed yourself? And I can't even say, like, just her, because I was there too. And I also revealed myself. Like, what were we doing? But, so she was there during that whole Kazim thing. So she knows that Prince Orion is cooking up something. So she knows she should be here with us. No, Hendrik's got some issues too, but, like, no one else is telling her to reconsider. True. True, Dime. I hope that's what Merlin is trying to do, because you know how, like, if I tell her no immediately after Hendrik tells her no, then she's gonna be like, so nobody trusts me? So I'm hoping that what Merlin is doing here is trying to tell her that we need her here, right? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I hope that's the direction we're going. And hello, Brony, you just got back from the pool? Ayy.
This fox needs his beauty sleep too.
Leave the palace. Because yelling at someone, telling them to stop, is not going to make them stop. Kindly announce my presence for me. Will the queen heed our counsel? What's with all the noise? Let's ask. You can't just yell at someone like, oh, don't do it. You have to be like, you have to reason. You know, like, it cannot be an order. It has to be like a request. Good evening, Magister Merlin.
My apologies for the disruption. Palace affairs are unusually hectic today.
What's going on? Are you setting up a banquet? That's quite the commotion.
I assume you've heard about the incident at the hunting grounds this afternoon? His Highness the Prince has ordered a banquet to reassure the noble guests. He's been most attentive to their well-being.
This guy sounds like an old Muppet. Like, I don't even mean that disrespectfully, but he sounds literally like an old, like, Kermit. Like, but a really, really, really old Kermit with a deeper voice. You know what I mean? I hate kings and nobility that sends innocence into... Yeah, literally, I do dislike that. It's stealing sheep from shepherds, but it also steals life, right? So it's the prince's command, a banquet for the nobles.
Indeed. Now, if you'll excuse me, the banquet is about to commence.
This is
and I
also
really
another
must
reason
oversee
why...
the final arrangements.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I didn't even realize that you were still speaking. But, this is another reason why I dislike Prince Orion, because he's being two-faced. Like, what do you mean you're setting up a banquet and doing all this? Like, before I liked it because I like kind, gentle, and generous people. But now that I know that he's literally not that, so like doing all this is just giving me the ick. It's really giving me the ick. Cause like, how are you gonna do all of this kind things, but like with some ulterior motive? Like, ugh.
I shall return to await your instruction once all is in order.
Yeah, I was running defense for him. I cannot believe he turned out to be. I mean, I did. Like, I can believe it, but like at the same time, I'm angry. Cause I feel like, I don't know, like, at first I was like, yeah, you can't be spreading these rumors. And then now I'm like, dang, Prince Orion really was manipulating everybody. So I don't understand, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Do you think they can, like, redeem him? Like, what do you think they're gonna try to pull? Now he's just being silly. He is. Silly is too generous, though. Like, silly gives me, like, lighthearted impression. But he's malicious. If he was being silly, like the little fox, okay. But he's being malicious.
Reassure them? Sounds more like hushing up and currying favor, if you ask me.
Exactly! I'm busy. I like you. You look nice.
You're above! Magister Merlin, please forgive me.
You remind me... Oh, I know who you remind me of. There's like a... I don't remember the YouTube channel, but there's like a YouTube channel that like goes through all the Norse mythology, and they made one character look like her. Like, they didn't make her look like her, but she looks like that one character. Like, she looks like a gentler version of that other character.
I meant no disrespect. I was simply absorbed in my work. I didn't mean to...
It's fine. What are you working on? Not so fast. Explain first.
Thank you. We're preparing for tonight's banquet. It's all come together so suddenly, everyone's in a panic. His Highness even commissioned dishes from the capital's most famous establishment, Silken Snare.
That's oh! I was about to... Oh! Wait, because that's Dragon Egg, right? There's Dragon Egg in there for, like, eternal youth and stuff. He's basically doing the same... Wait a second! This is more nefarious than I thought, right? Because wasn't the whole, like, curse... Wait, hold on, I need to think. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. Okay, I feel like... Food from the Silken Snare. Prince Orion arranged it personally.
Is there something else you require? I really must finish arranging the service before the guests are seated.
I was trying to, like, do the math equations in my brain, because... Wasn't the water in Salforan the eggshells basically from the dragon egg? And then because they were consuming all of that, so they got cursed from the dragon as well, because it was like Misarti and like the effects of the dragon thing. Like, am I correct? Can like someone fact check me, Wilden? Can someone Wilden fact check me? So what happened in Salforan was that what did they call it? I don't even remember what they called the liquid. Like Divine Dew? Was it Divine Dew? But the Divine Dew was made from dragon eggs, right? And then because they were consuming that, they got cursed, but they were already cursed, so it was like double curse, right? So that makes... Is Prince Orion literally trying to, like, control them like the Queen did? Queen Saralith? You may go. This will be all.
Excuse me then, Magister.
Food from Voracious Kitchen. Now that's interesting. What exactly is Orion planning tonight?
He's suspicious and malicious.
A sudden banquet with food from Silken Snare.
He's definitely up to something.
So swiftly, too. Almost as though he's been waiting for an excuse. Is he trying to paint himself as composed and compassionate?
You just got that? Like, I thought we were on the same page.
Simply gathering allies.
Both. But even more than gathering allies, he's trying to gain lackeys. Not just allies, but people he can control. Might be more like that. Maybe it's a backup plan.
Either way, we shouldn't leave the palace yet. We should find a place to observe discreetly.
Divine Dew. It was Divine Dew. Thank you. And alright, Wilden. About the no spoilers. Everyone liked reading it. I don't know if Sia... there's literally nothing that Sia can do to make me like him. Even if Sia saves everybody here, he messed up everything over at White Ridge. So I don't know if he can even come out of it. Let's go to the audience hall. It's quiet with a clear view of the banquet chamber. Rarely used without prior notice. It's ideal.
And if anyone spots us, we can always just slip into the Hall of Omens.
Go to the audience hall. Let's see what the prince has prepared. That's a really big
I've
animal right
asked
there.
you here tonight on account of this afternoon's events at the hunting grounds. The sudden attack must have unsettled you all.
And now I'm looking at him, right? Wasn't his other arm, was it this arm that's normally over this arm? Now his arm is here. Is his other arm under? Because I'm pretty sure he wasn't standing like this before, was he? I could be wrong.
Deepest apologies. But in that moment of crisis, Captain Gwyneth did not flinch. She felled the beast, protecting you and upholding the crown's honor. I have therefore appointed her vanguard officer against the Bantus incursion in Ashvale County. I have every confidence she will
This is how he
serve
was
with
standing
distinction.
before.
As for the attack itself, I swear to you now, I will not rest until the truth is laid bare.
But was the sword always kind of hidden like this? Like, I feel like his cloak now is kind of completely covering his side right here. What happened? I had a phone call. Basically, we're hiding in the corner and watching the banquet happen. So nothing really happened. Yeah, so he's planning a banquet. He's trying to get allies, apparently. And then we stand in the corner. Now we're listening. This is the speech. I was yapping. Orion has cast a Mandela effect on you. Literally fun. Because I'm like, I remember this posture, but I feel like the cloak wasn't okay. But let me just move on. Applause ripples through the hall. Orion raises a hand and the
I know
room quiets.
many of you have been troubled by the disappearance of the Hall of Ancients. Rumors spread quickly in uncertain times.
Sia hasn't directly attempted murder so far. Some people are okay with him now, unless otherwise. Me personally, no. I got the ick from him. Sia, like, beyond him messing up, he messed up so many times in that chapter. One, because of, so Ludovic had morals. He didn't do anything. He didn't want to revive Princess Yelena because he knew, and he was right, that her life would be difficult when she got revived. Because look at his life. He was also a graveborn, and he was also from the royal family, but he was mistreated. So he didn't want to put Princess Yelena in that situation either. And he longed for death. Why would he give someone life when he himself didn't want to be there in that way? So I can understand why he didn't do that. But then what does Sia do? He goes in there convincing the Duke and then manipulating him so that Princess Yelena, his daughter, could be used as a vessel for Cryanaya. There's no way to excuse that. He not only did he like disrupt the dead, he took advantage of the living. Disrupted the dead, and then not only that, but he put an entity, a malicious, evil entity, into the dead, basically, like a young girl who just wanted to live. And then after all of that, he's not apologetic, and he just ends up killing the Duke too. What's wrong with you? And then also he's not remorseful. He doesn't think anything of it. He's just like, let me do it. And then he just continuously does bad things. Like he was trying to get memories from me, Merlin, underhandedly using Jervin. And then I'm not even gonna excuse Jervin. He is an issue too. But he tried to manipulate Jervin, a kid. Are you kidding? The sword was always like that. It was.
But rest assured,
they could not make me like
I
Thea.
will see this resolved.
They might be able to make me like Orion, but I doubt it. Like, he's done a lot.
Tonight, set aside your worries. Enjoy the wine and the feast. To the Lightbearer Empire, a toast!
To the groom, to the groom, to the bride, from your sister, who's always by your side. My issue is what could possibly have happened, but that would require him to be a slimeball to the entire kingdom. That literally had no issue with him. What can you say to make you go through such a length? Exactly, like, why is being king that important? You're already a wealthy monarch. You got everything. And then 2, I don't even think his position was questioned because everyone likes him already. You know what I mean? So why? And even if, so earlier I said like, oh, how can you do that with an ulterior motive? I don't necessarily have an issue with him doing kind things, even if it's just to be king. You know what I mean? Like, because you still did the kind thing, but the kind thing you did is negated by the downright evil thing that you did, because that's a problem. That's a problem. The hall erupts in cheers and the clinking of glasses.
His Highness is wisdom itself.
I know they didn't walk
With
in
you
with the same
leading
outfit.
us, we have nothing to fear.
Indeed. Orion is the Empire's true future.
You sound like Greed, like the Adamant Syndicate guy.
Oh my. Could this be... Might this possibly be the legendary Silken Snare's signature dish? His Highness is simply too generous. I am utterly unworthy of such an honor.
Immediately when I hear him say that, he's like, oh, I am unworthy of such an honor. All the other nobles are going to be like, yeah, so don't eat it.
And the Royal Reserve wine? Exquisite.
It's rather potent. My head feels a bit light.
That would make me suspicious. I am unworthy of your presence. LOL, that is crazy. We wonder what drives him. What drives him? Can he be redeemed? I don't think so. Thea, I think he's gone. Like, he did way too many wrong things and shows no remorse for it. Like, even in his song, come bend the knee and fall in line. You're a mage. You are not an emperor. Sitting upon this icy throne, fit for just I and I alone. Finally a kingdom of my own, now that my name is set in stone. You're too greedy. Like, you're too greedy. You are not anybody. You're a mage. At least Prince Orion has a reason to want the crown, because he's prince. And, like, the oldest. Like, he has a significant place in the royal family, you know what I mean? Like, he at least has a reason to crave it. Sia does not. He's a failed Arcane Council member. I melted to that song. What do you mean? And he's just greedy and arrogant and cruel. Like, there's nothing redeemable about Sia. They tried to make me care about him in his little backstory where he, like, had a crash out over not being able to do one simple spell. But, like, you're not gonna always be the best at every little thing you do, right? It's okay if you can't do the spell showers, what was it? The star shower spell? I forgot what it was called. But he crashed out for not being able to do one spell or not even wanting to do that one spell. Like, come on now.
You too? How odd. It must be fatigue.
And, like, I could excuse that if that was only a problem in high school. You know what I mean? And then he grew into a better person. Like, oh, that was my lowest. But now that I'm out of school and I'm the best in my field, I feel good. And I can grow from that. Because we make mistakes, especially when we're young and we don't really know everything, right? Because you're just, you don't have a grip on your life yet. So he was young, maybe he got mad, maybe he viewed his worth only in grades, right? But now that he graduated, and he graduated at, like, the top of his class other than me, he graduated at number 2. Shouldn't he, like, learn that life is not all about school now? Shouldn't he feel bad for some of the bad things that he did? I'm not saying he has to rekindle the relationship with Merlin. That it doesn't have to happen. And he could still feel uncomfortable with Merlin. That's okay. And then maybe Merlin doesn't want to talk to him. That's fine. But what I have a problem is when he's, like, doing all of these evil things. It's like he never grew from high school. Like, what are you doing? Can't believe they failed 2 villains back to back. I don't think they failed. I need to see how the story finishes with Prince Orion. I want to hurry up and find his reason for being a son.
This cuisine is extra.
Clang. The hall falls into sudden stillness. Then, one by one, heavy bodies slump across the tables and carpets. You see what I mean? Like, he's just evil. Like, he's flat out just evil. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you drugged everybody here? The nobles have drifted into slumber. Get off my screen. So unseemly. Allow me to provide more appropriate accommodations.
Your Highness, the inconvenient clamor has ceased. The stage you requested is prepared.
And then, like, I can only accept... So, at the beginning of the season, I was willing to say that he was being manipulated by Sia, and then that's why he was behaving poorly. However, you cannot... You know what I mean? Like, there's only so much I can excuse you for. Like, okay, like, you're kind of mean to somebody. But at some point, your actions become your own. Nobody, like... Sia should not have this much control over you. Like, I'm just saying. Like, what could Sia possibly have over his head? That manipulating people, hurting people, imprisoning your own family, by the way. How can you do all that? Like, I don't know. Like, if somebody told me to imprison my dad, or like something evil is gonna happen, like I don't know. You cannot get me to do that. You cannot. Like, I cannot. There is no situation where I would betray my family. Like, there's just none. There's none. And I would not hurt someone for some meaningless, like, at most you become king. What did Sia possibly say? What did Sia possibly say? That so in my eyes, he's kind of at fault. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care if he manipulated you, because you did bad things on your own.
Tonight's feast was merely a stopgap measure.
A stopgap measure? I never heard of that in my life.
What comes next is what truly matters. We cannot afford another accident like earlier.
You needn't concern yourself.
Quick, take some of their hair. Yeah, literally. Maybe we can enter their dreams and thoughts, literally. He's probably gonna be mad that something happened to his mom, and now he's got to get some empty form of revenge. It better not. Dime, I hope not. I hope they have, like, a better story. I hope they're gonna cook something up.
This afternoon was merely a prelude to your grand finale.
Can you suplex him? Can you suplex Sia? And while we're here, just suplex him too. Prince Orion, suplex them both.
Has risen precisely on schedule. No uninvited guest will disrupt what follows.
How are you gonna make that a promise when I'm literally right there?
When you return in triumph before the eyes of the realm, the final act will unfold flawlessly.
You annoy me.
Good.
Then let's begin.
Time passes. Baron, this guy, stirs from uneasy sleep. Where is this? Why am I here? I was dining with His Highness, was I not? Oh, we're in the Hall of Ancients, okay. I suppose I should walk forward. I like her too, I think she's cute.
Is this really the Hall of Ancients?
Yes.
I can't take it. I keep hearing something skittering in the walls.
Monette, calm down.
Monette.
I don't want to believe it either. But this place... Last time I was here...
Last time? Tannis, what happened?
Princess Peggy tried to raise Excalibur. Okay.
Hypofiends. Endless waves of them. We couldn't even fight back.
Help! Jura, protect us!
Quiet.
Don't worry. We all made it through before. Excalibur. It blazed, like the great Emperor himself was watching over us. That light saved us.
And now I'm giggling because we switched it out. Veracia has no control over the Excalibur here. Princess Peggy, that's my dog's name. LOL! Yeah, the Princess Peggy is stuck here in the Hall of Ancients. So your dog is in this game.
Light? Count Tannis, are you certain it will appear again?
Obviously
we
not.
Were all at the prince's banquet. How can this be?
Are you literally not putting two and two together? Are you not?
Where's His Highness? Is the prince here too?
I'm crying. Do they really think that Prince Orion is... Okay.
We have to find him. We're his guests, after all.
Oh my
He
gosh.
was fearless during the hunt. If he's here, he'll protect us for sure.
Okay, I understand why this guy trusts Prince Orion, because Prince Orion spent so long buttering this guy particularly. You know, like, I too, if I was in this guy's situation, would believe the prince, because the reason he was invited to the hunt, he was invited to this banquet, you know, he just got his foot in, like, high nobility. He was just a baron before. Baron by payment. Like, he paid for the title. So, like, he probably felt insecure. And then now the prince is officially recognizing him. Of course, he doesn't want to be... Like, he doesn't want to mess up his chance. But everybody else here, they're not relying on Prince Orion for their title. In fact, he's relying on them to continue backing him. So... They should not... But him... I'll excuse him for still believing in Prince Orion. Everybody else, no. How did I end up here? But now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I excuse him too because he was doing so many good deeds for them, right? So maybe it is excusable. How did I end up here?
You're above, Your Grace! You're here as well! Well, where exactly are we? Last I recall, His Highness was hosting a truly magnificent banquet.
Silence, Grande. Are you entirely without perception?
His name is Grande?
Look at the statues, the vaulted ceiling.
Well...
This is the Hall of Ancients.
Okay, are you cooking?
Your Grace, you cannot be serious.
He is.
But the chapel vanished.
And yet here we stand. Everyone who attended that banquet.
You're above.
He's cooking. He figured it out. I'm so proud of this one random noble.
Your Grace, you must do something. I don't want to.
You'll be fine.
Enough. Leave me, Grande. I have no idea why Orion invited someone like you to the hunt.
Prince, where are you? I feel kind of bad for him now. Everyone stay calm. Okay, you're here. Okay. Okay, so now he's kind of like, he has an alibi now. He has an alibi. There is nothing to fear.
Your Highness, it's you. Please, look. This place.
I know. You're not mistaken. This is the Hall of Ancients.
Then we're really trapped here?
Is he gonna try to pull Excalibur and look goofy because he can't?
Don't give in to fear. The Hall of Ancients is the Lightbearer Empire's most sacred ground.
I'm very
Its
excited,
lower
actually.
halls hold the Empire's fallen heroes, and its dome bathes in Dura's divine light.
Because it will be so awesome. It will be so awesome if he goes to pull Excalibur and cannot.
I don't know what power brought us here, but I believe that we were brought here for a reason, as pillars of this empire.
Orion speaks wisely. Panic achieves nothing. We just need to figure out how to leave.
Yes. Put aside your fear.
Put aside the fear you feel inside. There's no place to hide. One last final chance that only I can take. Now everything I fought for is at stake. From Transformation. I didn't notice, but we're playing the Confish novel, the rich dummy publicist wonder. Yeah.
As long as I stand here, I will protect you.
Oh my gosh.
No harm will come to anyone under my watch.
I just see him and I get angry because I'm like, you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're literally like, as long as I'm here, I will protect you. You were the one who put everybody in this position to begin with. So because of that, I get angry. Like, I'm just like, ugh. So what happened? How'd they get teleported, or rather when? So they got teleported because Sia... So basically what happened was, at the banquet, the nobles were all there. Then he drugged their food somehow from the silken snare. So he ordered food from the silken snare. It was like laced with something, or like magic, whatever. They all passed out. Sia moved everybody to the Hall of Ancients. Just as he finishes speaking, a piercing shriek cuts through the hall. Hypothene?
That's the Mirror Wraith from the First Divine War. I don't want to die.
I don't want to die. It reminds me of the Hall of... No, what was I saying? I was about to say the Hall of Ancients. No, but from House of the Dead. There was a scene where he's like, I don't want to die. And then he dies.
Help! Someone save me!
Somebody save me.
Get back! You dare defile this sanctuary. The very ground Roland walked.
I am so excited for you to get justice.
Take cover behind the pillars. Mirror Wraith, I, descendant of the first king, will strike you down!
I'm crying. Okay. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Oh, this is actually cool. Hold on. I like the design. I wish we could look at it longer. Come at me, Mirror Ray. Stay away from my people. No, I will never give up. In Roland's name. What an actor.
Glory belongs to the Empire.
Oh, you have your hand behind your back.
Fulfilled my duty.
Oh, interesting. So he's walking with like one hand behind his back. I can not imagine that. I don't think that's comfortable, but okay. I like the design. I think it's cool. I think I'm irrationally mad at him now. Like part of me is like, yeah, it's definitely justified that he gets some like retribution, yeah, definitely. But I feel like I'm a little bit too mad at him now.
Be at ease, everyone.
Your Highness.
I give you my word. I will bring you and the Hall of Ancients back, safely!
That's our prince! He's the heir!
Prince Orion.
Long live! Long live!
The subtitles were wrong, but it's okay. Shouts of long live echo through the hall, but then Grande suddenly feels a wave of dizziness, stronger than at the banquet. The prince's heroic figure, the nobles' cheers, they fade, distant and hazy. Baron Grande falls asleep again. Everyone, you finally returned.
Forgive my surprise. Just a moment ago, this hall was empty. Can anyone explain where exactly you've been? Judging by your expressions, I take it you weren't enjoying a pleasant dinner.
Magister Siren! Oh, thank heavens you're here!
I'm crying.
We went to the Hall of Ancients.
I'm trying not to be irritated.
That's not all. There was a Hypophene too. The mirror ray that I've seen in history books.
But Prince Orion.
His Highness the Prince is nothing short of a hero. He vanquished that dreadful monster entirely.
Literally didn't need to do any of the things he's doing. Literally, none of it is at all necessary. Because he already had everybody on his side. He was in line for the throne. Like, he had everything. Wait! It's literally Jervin! It's literally Jervin again. Oh my gosh, I'm scared, Dime. I don't want that to happen. I need something better than what Jervin was going through. Because Jervin, like, same issue. He had everything. He had everything. Like, what do you mean?
Quite like King
I know, Dime.
Born, I dare
Like,
say.
literally,
And
as
we
I
were
was saying it,
fortunate
I
enough
remembered that
to
you were like, they
witness
failed
every
2
moment
villains
of
back
it.
to back. And I didn't believe you at the time, but I gotta apologize now because you were right. It's leaning like you're right. I'm scared. I just hope they give him a better story. I hope they give him a story, a better one.
Is that so? Such a miracle.
Wait, if the monster was defeated and we're back, where is His Highness?
Surely he's not still trapped in the chapel to save us?
This is a disaster. What do we do?
Magister Siren, you are the chief court mage. What's your assessment? Everyone, stay calm. Recall everything you witnessed.
He's
What do you
playing
mean?
them. They're both playing them and it irritates me.
This was no disaster. It was a trial.
Oh.
And you, my lords and ladies, you were chosen as witnesses.
Okay.
Prince Orion is not trapped. He has been chosen. He defeated Hypophenes and protected his people. This is the path of kings as Roland once walked.
You're irritating me.
You returned safely because your role as witnesses was complete. As for the prince remaining there.
You know, if it was me, like, if he lost his power, I'd take him, like, to a Wendy's, not Wendy's, what is it? Waffle House. Like, beat him up right there. Suplex him.
Does that not suggest he awaits divine coronation in that hall?
Coronation? You mean Excalibur?
Excalibur.
A trial! And to think, we have been so fortunate as to be chosen to witness it with our own humble eyes!
But when will His Highness return?
He is the destined one.
Do not worry. The prince will return, and when he does, he will bring the Hall of Ancients with him, carrying Dura's glory. The Empire will witness a true miracle.
This is truly destiny.
It's destiny. The dreams I dreamed are destined to be. I can see the future and I'm satisfied. You and me, it's destiny. Fate is on my side.
Return and rest. Then, let us await Prince Orion's triumphant return.
The nobles leave in awe, still murmuring of miracles and Prince Orion's name. Once the hall is silent, you and the little fox step out from the shadows. Listen to the voices. LOL. Listen to the voices. That sounds so funny.
Wow. Quite
Out of
the
context.
spectacle of the destined hero. Director, actors, props, even the narration.
Yeah, thank you.
And they threw in the mirror wraith too.
That monster was
Obviously,
fake.
if a real hypofiend had dropped in, those nobles would be decorative smears by now. But for scaring those aristocrats, perfect.
You didn't expect them to pivot so fast after the hunting grounds incident. They turned their new plan into a staged miracle. From the banquet to the Hall of Ancients' reappearance to the hypofiend and Sia's stirring explanation, everything was meticulously crafted. Wilden.
Siren set the mood perfectly. By morning, all of Savannah will be buzzing about tonight.
They'll tell the story of tonight. That's exactly what they want. The stage is set.
Now we wait for our main actor, Prince Orion, to return with the chapel in triumph. Come on, Magister. Bedtime. We'll need our strength. Tomorrow morning, we'll snag the best seats.
The dark shadows within Gwyneth's Within Gwyneth waver and dissipate. I almost completely forgot that she was in a dream. It was only just a dream. It literally only worked because they already trusted you. Literally. And that's why I cannot believe that Prince Orion did the long game for so long. Like, why did he do all this? He didn't need to. Because they already liked him. They liked him before the hunting ground experience. They liked him before this. So I just don't understand. Like, what? Why? The dark shadows within Gwyneth waver and dissipate, and the voices of doubt that tormented her finally fall silent. Gwyneth opens her eyes and finds herself back in the real world. Through the Mauler's dream, the shocking truth of Orion's heritage came to light. To thwart his bid for the throne, you swap the real and fake swords. I just need us to have our moment. Like, Rose and Thorns. So sleepy. I know you didn't do all that stretching. Oh, there's no voice. I was expecting her to start speaking, but you're finally awake. You must have overcome that huge creature. Look at your soul. It's shining bright and steady. Yes, I did. I saw the dragon. It was nothing more than the projection of my own weakness. And I've bested it. So how are you feeling? Never better. My grip on the bow is firm, and the voices of doubt in my head are gone. I know exactly what I must do now. Aurora, thank you for your help. Through this dream, I've rediscovered what truly matters. It's not a big deal. You know, one thing I really dislike are yawns. I just realized this when I was listening to, like, ASMR. I hate yawning. Stop. Just kidding. You can yawn. But, like, don't yawn in my ear. Do not do that. That irritates me. I really should go back to Avalon and get some sleep. It's time I head back to the base. ready my gear, and then set out for battle. Wait, another night with Cassidy and Peggy missing? Literally. And that's what makes me angry, because they didn't even question where Cassidy and Peggy were. They were just like, Prince Orion, Prince Orion. As for father, I'll speak to him when I return victorious. This could be the Banthas Empire is doing. I need to make sure that my warhorse is fed before hitting the road. Captain Gwyneth. Jackie, please give Cyclone a double ration and check his horseshoes. I need it to be in top condition. I'll be heading out. Good morning, my lady. I mean, Captain Gwyneth. No need to worry. Cyclone's already had his fill of the finest of black beans and oats. Ooh, I love black beans. I want some black beans and oats. Maybe cooked, though. I replaced his horseshoes last night, and I fitted the saddle for you. You were cooking. All done? But I didn't tell anyone I'd be traveling for. Gwyneth walks up to Cyclone and notices saddlebags bulging on both sides, with even a spare quiver hung within easy reach. She checks on one of the saddlebags and finds it stuffed with jerky, water, medicinal herbs, and a pouch of gold coins. Jackie, what's with all this? Who asked you to prepare everything? It was Commander. He came by earlier before sunrise. And I think this is a problem with Hendrik, because sorries, so this is the second time he's done it, because he gave her a reservation to go to the Silken Snare, right? And then also now he's prepared all of this. I wish he had simply apologized. You know what? Because like saying sorry, like literally saying I'm sorry goes a long way. And then he never apologized for like treating her poorly. I think he apologized for not being at the actual Silken Snare restaurant, but that restaurant was an apology for something else entirely. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's like he's putting a band-aid on the situation, but not like actually addressing the root of it. I do love me some granola. Me too! I feel like it's been a while since I've had granola, so maybe I should get some granola. He spent a long time with Cyclone grooming him while telling me to get everything ready. Father? I thought he was against me going to the front lines. He was. He still is, I'm pretty sure. But he doesn't want to send you without anything. I'm not sure about that, but I did hear the commander saying you're as stubborn as your bow. He knew he couldn't stop you from leaving, so he wanted you to be fully prepared for the journey. Oh, and the commander said, remind her to know her limits on the battlefield. Staying alive matters more than any glory. Father worries too much. It's not like I can't look after myself. Yes, the great Captain Gwyneth can handle everything on her own. Well, I guess I'll just wish you a safe journey. This guy is cool. I appreciate him. I just make my own. I need to do that. Thank you. One last look at my equipment, then I'll be on my way. I have everything I need, but why does it feel like I'm missing something? The memory of yesterday's dream trial crosses Gwyneth's mind. In the dark world where everyone mocked her and urged her to give up, only a small purple figure remained by her side. Aloe. She left her loyal Drake toy behind. What if something even harsher than the dream trial awaits me in Asheville County? I can't face it alone. Cyclone, we're making a detour. I left an important companion behind in my bedroom. Let's head to the upper district first. We need to pick up Aloe. I just know she's gonna hear something while going over there. Like, I just know it. At least I hope so. Something's gone wrong in the Central Plaza. Can we use the money to silence to talk about the princess? What the? We'll pray for Dura's blessing. Pay for Dura's blessing. The guards are rushing there. Bad shape. Can we use the money? Okay, I'm steering clear of that area. The rumors about the Queen and Princess Peggy. The Hall of Ancients is back? Peggy and Cassidy might have returned as well. And Father, a full-scale mobilization means the situation is dire. But I've already set for Asheville County. If Father sees me back now, he'll surely take me to task again for ignoring orders. As much as Gwyneth tries to persuade herself to get back on track, her body has other ideas. It won't hurt to take a quick look, right? I'm still the captain of the First Division. Although I have been assigned to Asheville County, I remain in service to Savannah until I leave. I can step in if the guards need help. That's it. I'll leave as soon as I know Peggy is safe. Gwyneth turns around, pushing against the flow of the crowd. Once again, she plunges back into the eye of the storm. With her bags packed, Gwyneth has planned to retrieve her doll and set out immediately. But when word came that the Hall of Ancients had appeared again, she dropped everything and ran to the plaza, worried for Peggy's safety. You arrive early near the theater to meet with the little fox.
Morning. Sleep well?
Morning! I wonder if Hendrik will be recruitable. Last time I checked, just status. It had no faction emblem. Hold on to character to learn their stats and skills before... Yes, you're right, Wilden. I've been meaning to do that because you mentioned that before, but I just haven't done it. Not really. I slept pretty well.
This fox didn't get a wink.
You know what's
After
interesting
the
when
chaos
people are
last
like,
night,
did you sleep well?
Savannah felt like it was about to boil over.
Or like,
Even
how
the
did they
animals
sleep?
were restless.
That question always confuses me because what do you mean, how did I sleep? We all sleep the same, right? Like, and if I slept poorly, I wouldn't know, right? Unless I was recording it. But everybody takes time to go to sleep, right? And then everybody struggles to get up, right? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping, but like, I just feel like everybody is the same, right? Like, who... Like, are there days when you sleep differently than other days? Like, do you ever go like, oh, I slept bad or I slept good? Then it... I feel like I'm revealing something like... like... but like... Okay, let me move on. Well, this... Okay.
Come on, let's head toward the Hall of Ancients. Should
Sleep
be
well, I'm still
interesting to
calling
hear what
someone
kind of story
or
they've cooked
firework.
up.
Little Fox is the best character this season. I love Little Fox. Rumors really do spread like wildfire. Something tells me the ones ahead are even wilder. You've probably never gotten a really good sleep before. No. Like, never, like, because isn't all sleep the same? So if you had a really good sleep, wouldn't it be the same as the bad sleep? Unless you're well rested, but doesn't that have more to do with the timing? So it doesn't have to do with the quality of sleep, right? And if it did, let's say your quality is different, how would you know? You know what I mean? Sleep well? Never in a situation like this. I'm shouting out early, literally. Guard at handover. I'm telling you, it was a true miracle. Where's Martin? Let's get Martin back.
Looks like the whole city's heard by now. Have you heard about the sacred trial at the banquet last night?
Of course. I just woken up. I haven't heard a thing. I've heard a few rumors.
Jira above, then you need to hear it from someone who was actually there. I was standing guard last night outside the banquet hall. I saw those nobles go in with my own eyes and saw them come out too. They said that a ray of divine light descended out of nowhere. It swept them up along with the prince and carried them straight to the Hall of Ancients.
You lying. That didn't happen though, because they were asleep.
What happened next?
Then they ran into a hypo fiend, and not just any hypo fiend. I heard it was the mirror wraith from the history books, the same one King Roland faced.
When you wake up fully charged and feel like you can stop a meteor, do you ever wake up like that time? Do you ever? Like, that doesn't sound real to me. I can't believe that we'll be pulling up to August this Saturday. I am so excited because every day we inch closer to August is a day we inch closer to my birthday. Can't listen, but I hope you have a fantastic stream. Thank you, Akitsune. I had to send a message because she can't listen.
That sounds deadly.
Ah, but here's the thing. When Baron Grandet and Minister Corsten left this morning, they were congratulating each other at the gates.
Congratulating each
They
other.
claimed that when the monsters attacked, not a single noble backed down.
Ugh.
With fearless courage, they aided His Highness in battling the ancient
I'm
fiend.
crying. I'm crying. This is horrible. They're all liars. Well, probably not this guard, because he's just repeating what he heard. But those nobles are so bad. They spread rumors all the time.
You expect me to believe those old lords actually fought?
True or not, that's the story they're telling. They created an opening for His Highness.
I'm glad you added that.
And Prince Orien seized it. Amidst countless mirror images, he shattered the monster's core in one strike. But here's the best part. After the monster fell, His Highness was bathed in divine light and declared he had passed the goddess's trial.
No.
To make sure everyone was safe, His Highness used his divine power to send the nobles back first. And he chose to stay behind, alone.
Bruh.
He said he would master that power himself and return to the Empire with the vanished Hall of Ancients.
Bringing the Hall of Ancients back? Jura, preserve us. It's like King Roland reborn. Just
Bruh.
hearing about it gives me chills.
I'm so angry. Any other time I'd say, if you get off a plane or had a long trip or get to lay down, really.
You said it. No one slept last night.
Quite a story. Now I really have to see this.
You're right, Magister. As Merlin, it's only fitting you witness a sacred moment like this. Half the city's already heading to the plaza. You should head over too.
Quick, let's grab us a good spot. Okay. But it's actually time. It's time to do. I wonder if I should have left that part for next week so that we could have a rundown of what just happened. But honestly, I'm just too baffled right now. I am too baffled. Maybe it's best because I think I would have got angry again next stream. I think I would have got angry again if they started saying all these lies. So I guess we did see just a recap of what just happened right at the end right there. But but yes. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. So we will be raiding out to pay. There is no one streaming AFK Journey right now. Not that I know anyway. But we will be raiding out to pay, who is doing art, and they look like they're working on their Vtuber model. So we will be raiding out to them. I guess to just recap what happened they kind of recapped it. So basically, since last stream where the hunt happened, and we found out about Kazim, and then Prince Orien's, history and who he is, basically, he's not related to the king at all. Therefore, he feels like his place as king in the future, crown prince, whatever, is at stake. So he weaved this plan with Goretia and Thea to basically make himself to be great, basically, and then to solidify his place as the future king. And they're eating it up. So they took a bunch of nobles, they kidnapped a bunch of nobles, put on a show for them, sent them back, and they believed it. And now we will be raiding out to Pei, who is doing art. Have a good night or morning. See you guys next time. Love you guys and stay sweet. Bye, bye, bye. I'm definitely waiting to find out the excuse the princess has, right? Me too. Bye, bye, bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for two. It might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Twitch is not rating for some reason. You'll need a place to stop. You need for a huge action, right? Thank you. And Everfree is on the 21st. Good luck. I hope it goes well. Have fun.